Okay, so very good evening, everybody. And today we have come together for question and answer session on oromotor and speech issues. Since it's a question and answer session, I'll straight away move to the questions. So can we please start the queries?
Ma'am, I'm Pallavi. So my son is 4 years old, ma'am. So
Okay.
actually, he is now repeating and singing songs. The main issue is like now I started like speech therapy online. So I'm teaching him, but now the repetition has stopped. So he is looking at me. Whatever he want to say, I'm communicating to him. So
Hmm.
he is looking at me. So he is smiling now. So the
Hmm.
repetition part is stopped completely. So
Hmm.
it will take time for him to like what he want to ask means will it take time for that?
See, if he already had echolalia, which was a good sign, because when we are teaching speech or language to the child, it's good that the child has echolalia. Okay, that is the first step how the child is learning the language. Now, since he has stopped that, now you need to see why that has happened. Like, maybe too much pressure on him to speak, too much demand on him to say things. Has that thing happened?
No, ma'am. See, if I sing song, he is also repeating during that time. Like row, row, row a boat he's singing. But when he wants something, I want chips.
Hmm.
While giving, I'm not giving immediately. I'm saying I want chips. I want chips, mommy. I want chips. Say like this.
Hmm.
So what he is trying is he is looking at my lip movement, and he
Hmm.
is trying sometimes. I want like that. He is trying actually. So fully he have not stopped. He is also repeating, but not like earlier. Earlier he used to repeat a lot, but yeah, now he is listening to us.
Does the child have oromotor issues?
Yeah, one more thing also, ma'am. Like for eating issues, what I'm saying is like he eat chakli, chikkis, and all. But when coming to the soft foods like bananas or orange or food like rice with dal or
Hmm.
idli, he is not willing. He want to spit it out. I should mash everything and I have to give. But this chakli and all, he is chewing and eating, and he's very cautious, ma'am. He like it will gulp. If he gulp, it will be danger. He knows, and he spit it out immediately. So
Okay.
these things are there right now, ma'am. Like
Okay. And do you feel that he wants to say words, but he's not able to, like, it's not coming out from his mouth?
it's not an no, ma'am. It's not like that. He is
It's not.
smiling because sentences also he is telling, ma'am. Like if I say, "Hey, come here, Vaibu, come here," then he is also saying, "Vaibu, come here." Clarity wise, he is very perfect, ma'am. Like no issues with regards to clarity and sentences. Also, he was
Hmm.
telling. So
Hmm.
only thing is what he want to communicate,
Hmm.
he is not doing. He want to go susu. While going, he is saying susu susu. But before going, he is crying and jumping. He
Hmm.
is holding the urine and he is jumping. And if I say if you want to go susu, let's go susu means then he is saying susu 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 like that.
Okay. So for this thing, you need to work on the functional communication part of the child. First,
Okay.
go for the words that are required in the routine more frequently. So the power words. Okay. So, like, the things, words like give, want to go, first teach them as a rote learning if needed. If the
Okay.
child is not able to pick it up naturally from the environment, teach those power words as a rote learning and eventually teach him the implementation of those words. What here is lacking is the functional communication. So he should use words to communicate if he is capable of doing
Yeah. Okay,
that.
ma'am.
So instead of teaching, go and teach all the concepts, what, where, when, whatever you want to teach, you teach, but focus on the functional communication.
Ma'am, what about this eating, ma'am? Like, is he needed any exercise or it is because of
There
the
must
infection?
be there must be oromotor issues, orosensory rather. From this, I can tell you there are orosensory, but rest I cannot say since I don't have the full history.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, this is Srividya.
Yeah. Hi.
Actually, my daughter is 6 years old, and her voice is very low when she's
Hmm.
speaking.
Hmm.
very little voice is coming, and when she's speaking, um, she's splitting and saying, and words are splitting and saying. If she want anything, ma, wa, and splitting and saying, she's saying like that.
Hmm.
So when it will improve?
It will not improve on its own very soon. If you're waiting for it to improve on its own, please look for articulation issues, because this kind of splitting in the words is usually when there is less jaw dissociations and gratings. Okay, so we see this kind of thing happening with slow and labored speech. Okay, so
Okay.
she's trying to say a word, but she will break it. Is it like that?
She's breaking the words.
Yeah.
She will be taking gap and she's saying ma.
Okay, so you need to teach her to blend. Look, are you taking speech therapy?
Yeah, we are taking
Yeah.
speech therapy.
So ask your speech therapist to look into the articulation, especially the jaw issues. Okay. And if you work on that, it will be sorted.
And why voice is very coming low, very low voice.
There can be few reasons for low voice. First and foremost would be the child's confidence.
Okay.
So how confident the child is feeling while saying something. Is he overcorrected every time he says something? So if that is happening, that is also one major reason of low volume. Also, when the child is very conscious and prompt dependent, that time also you will find that the child's volume is very, very low. Okay. Is she dependent on the prompts?
Sorry, ma'am.
Is she prompt dependent for speech?
Means what, ma'am? I didn't get.
Like she looks at you, or she seeks some kind of cue what she's supposed to say.
If she wants anything, she will say, I want food, I want water. She will say.
That time her volume is fine, or that time also it is low?
It is low only.
It is low only. So what you can try out is you can give her a mic, the kids mic that you get, and you ask her to, say something for say 2 to 5 minutes in a day. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So that will give her the neural feedback that the volume should be increased. Plus,
Okay,
stop overcorrecting the child. So every time the child is saying something, even if it is grammatically wrong or something is wrong here and there, let it pass. Okay. Don't correct it that very time. Let the child say, let the child feel that, okay, whatever I said has been accepted and appreciated. So that will give a boost to the child's self-esteem, and that helps in raising the voice. Third, if she is looking for your prompts, you need to cut down on the prompts eventually for the things that she can say now. So do these three things, her volume will increase.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
Hello,
Hello.
ma'am.
Yeah.
My son, he's 7 years old. When he was 6.3 years, he started few sounds. Before 3 years, 4 years, he was having little babbling and all. Suddenly that babbling and all was stopped because I was not giving him poems and all. So babbling also stopped. So recently, 8 months back, he started few sounds and he stuck to only those sounds. Even if I'm trying new sounds also, he's not able to produce those. Like now he's able to say a, pa, bha, la, kha, but da.
Quite a few sounds to build upon.
Okay. But
okay,
he's
please
not
continue
at all
with it.
trying, ma'am. He's not at all trying. These sounds suddenly came after that SSP. I got these sounds. Because before also, even if I open my mouth and say ah, also he used to open his mouth, but never he was never producing sound. After SSP Connect, he started that few sounds. But it has stopped in that way. Only that 10 sounds are there, not producing new sounds. How to make that, and tongue movements also. I'm not only with the honey he's able to lick his cheeks, inside the cheeks. Without honey also his tongue movements are not there.
So babbling was lost, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How does he communicate with you? So when he wants something, how does he communicate with you?
Initially he used to pull, ma'am. Nowadays, as he got that speech, I started making him to tell amma, as we are Telugu. I'm making him to say amma, ivvu. Means E, he's prolonging E, then U, then he's saying appa. Like that, I'm making him to tell every time, and then I'm giving him, ma'am.
Are you taking OPT?
No, ma'am.
Please go for it.
Okay.
Okay, the child might have, definitely I'm not sure, only by this, might have apraxia of speech. If not, he definitely seems to have articulation issues.
Okay. Okay, ma'am.
Okay, without OPT, if you give OPT, it will speed up your process. Okay,
Okay.
also, I would like to know, did you give SSP core since you got good results with it?
SSP Connect, I have completed. Now I'm doing core, ma'am.
Okay, okay, okay. So please go for OPT, you will find good results with it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Hello, this is Parminder.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, my wife has registered through you, but we are both sitting here. My daughter
Okay.
is now 6-year-old. Okay, she's an
Okay.
extreme preterm child, 25 weeker, born with about less than 700 grams weight. So when she was about 1.5 years, 6 months only, she started saying Papa, Papa. When she was about more than 1 year, 1.5 years old, she used to see that eating time, this nursery rhymes, Chuchu TV and all. So when I say 1, 2, 3, she said up to 20. When I said ABC, she said up to Z without teaching. When I say A for apple, she learned very fast. But when in March 2003, when this COVID, 2020, when this COVID started, then her daily, the physiotherapy, then speech, all OT classes stopped. And then gradually, we used to take her to park also. She started saying park, park, park. And from July, beginning July 2020, almost 1.5 years, she lost full speech now. She's not saying anything, only Dadi, Dada, that's all. Meaningless now. Before also, it was not too much meaningful.
Conversation was not there.
Conversation was not much, but she used to pick up everything, all songs, nursery rhymes. She will, if I will start, she can complete. Little bit was there, water, few items, Papa, some items, no, she is communicating. But now she has lost all her speech.
Was she communicating meaningfully before?
Not too much, but some things were there meaningful also.
Okay.
Like
And in-
park,
Like going
and
to park.
she needed prompt for water and all. Then she used to say water.
And
And
chewing, she's not chewing. She's having that problem also. No, we have to grind the food and give. She's just 6 years old now. With her, yeah.
okay. So during this lockdown time, have you worked on her speech?
No, little later, almost after say 1 year, then we started online classes and all. In between, total it was chaos. Nothing was. No, the way we were doing, they were not having proper online. Then we contacted another hospital, and then from there we started the speech and all. But now we are physically going for OT, physiotherapy, and all those things. But the physio part also was a little weak, and stiffness had increased because actually she was a grade for IVH. But she, as the doctors also said, that neonatal doctor said, pediatric doctor, that's in her condition also, there are some people who are absolutely normal also. She's picking up very well. But since the time this COVID started, maybe her screen also increased.
Yes.
She suddenly lost her speech.
Yes, I was going to ask you that question, that how much was her screen time and how much was her activity, as in constructive engagement time?
Her
Screen time was too much, ma'am. And constructive activity was little, like I used to do online classes. So that was much less than the screen time.
Yeah, but online classes, as you mentioned, you started 1 year after the lockdown.
No,
So
in
7 to 8
lockdown,
months.
ma'am, in lockdown, twice a week only 45 minutes online classes was there. So it was very less. So,
Very less.
yeah.
So yes, the screen time has been playing a major culprit role, in losing the skills that children have acquired. In the lockdown, we are also coming across many kids who have lost the skills. And that is because screen time provides you only one-way conversations. You're just listening. You have no other way to communicate with the screen. Okay. Also, screen increases your sensory issues. Your visual increases, your vestibular increases. So all those factors have led to the sort of regression that you're seeing right now. So don't worry too much. Just get back to work and she will pick up.
Will
Okay.
she speak again, doctor? Like that?
Yes, yes. Why not? Why not? Just talk to your speech
She was
therapist. She
very
will.
clear, like her voice also, like what is your name, Avya, what animals and all will show, the sounds of the animals she used to make, everything from almost 2 years, with her grandmother, she used to sing some songs also. She used to complete. Means
See,
everything
that
was,
was what you're telling me, A to Z, 1 to 20 rhymes. Those are mostly rote learning. Okay. That that does not contribute as such to functional speech.
yes, understood. But at
Okay.
least she was speaking something. Now
Yes.
she stopped. That is
She stopped. And here the major role is the child is not engaged constructively, ends up with screen, ends up stimming. So once the child has too much stimming going on,
Yeah,
then they
stimming
yeah.
is increased, yes.
Yes, they will start losing contact from the environment. The moment they start losing contact from the environment, you will start seeing those changes. So unless the child develops that contact again, comes into the mainstream again, then she will start speaking. But you need to do your hard work now.
Okay, thank you, understood. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi.
Ma'am, my daughter is like 6 years old, and she's having problem with some syllables, like some sounds. So for she don't say ka and ga sound. Instead, she'll say sha sound. So instead of wherever ka is coming, she will say sha.
Mhm.
And few sounds like ma pa, she'll repeat. So she'll say mama, she'll papa, and all these sounds she'll repeat. Baba.
Hmm.
But ta and ga, she's not having the clarity, and she's saying sha every time. So she recently started speaking on her
Yeah.
own, like some words, but
Hmm.
this is some kind of like stopping her from having a proper telling a proper word or having a constructive word.
So you
So
must be
whenever,
taking speech therapy.
yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so that will be dealt by your speech therapist. You
Okay.
need to teach the placements to the child, where to place for curve, where to place for turn. Okay.
Okay.
So since she's just started, she's 5 years,
Yes, ma'am. 6 years actually.
6 years. So
Yeah.
since she's just started with the sounds, and you have right now the bilabials, then your speech therapist will work on maybe the k and g sound, and then the t sounds. Then it will
Sure.
come in the hierarchy. Okay.
Okay. Got it, ma'am. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, ma'am. My name
Hi,
is
ma'am.
Payal,
Hi.
and my son is 5 years old. He babbles a lot. He can produce sound like all the sound, almost r, k, l, but he's not saying any word. The rote learning is there, like the numbers and alphabets, rhymes. He's saying all this, but meaningful words are not there. He knows the name of the words around. I think he can speak, but he is not speaking, because if I ask him something, and if I stop in between, I know he can say the next word, but I don't know why he modified that word. Like if he has to say paper or something, then he starts saying paper or papu, or I don't know why, but this thing I've noticed, like he is doing it, like he knows the word, but he's not saying it correctly.
When did he babble?
Like it started babbling.
Started babbling.
8 months, 9 months. Yeah.
Okay. And after that, first words?
Meaningful words still not there. But
Non-meaningful also, first words?
First word was like do. He is very fond of milk, so he says do. But now he's also not saying do also. But for do, yeah, he was saying douche, like that.
How are his oral imitations?
As in?
As in, if you ask him to say, ask him to do this.
No.
No.
Like with prompt, like his oral speech therapy is going on with that new brush and this thing. So tongue movement and all he has started doing, but with prompting, not if I say take your tongue out, so he will not do it. But he knows that if I keep the brush in front of his mouth, he will take out his tongue like that. So he's cooperating. He has started cooperating actually, but not much.
How are his imitations in general?
0.
How are his motor plannings in general?
Motor planning, like as in gross motor or physically?
Gross.
Yeah, that is very good.
So if I give him any path, can he figure out his way through it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So if I ask him to say paper 10 times, how many times do you think he will say correctly?
He will not say.
Not even once?
No.
Okay. So please check for apraxia of speech.
Apraxia?
Yes.
Okay.
You need to check for it because it is a very classic sign, but check for it and I hope it will be ruled out. So if it is ruled out, it can be severe articulation issue. But what you're telling me, because that when he says paper, he says pepa, pepu, different pronunciations are coming out.
Yes, but not always. It's on his mood only.
Yes, most likely. When he's saying unconsciously or on his own, it might be coming correctly. But when you put a demand for it, there will be higher chances of coming incorrect pronunciations.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Looks like apraxia.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi,
This is
ma'am.
Okay. My son is 5 years old, ma'am, like about to complete 5th year. So he has some issues with the articulation. Recently, only like 3 or 4 months back, he started saying words. Before that, there was no speech at all. He started like orange. For orange, he used to say orange. And now he's nearly saying orange. But the articulation has improved a bit. But he's modifying the things. Like initially when he started saying the words, right, he started with amma nana, like in Telugu amma nana, mother and father. Now he's totally changing the words. Like within 3 months of time, it has changed a lot. If I say ma, he's saying pa. If I say na, he's saying ta. So that is what he has changed, like in very less short period of time. What might be the reason, ma'am, for this? Though we try so many times, he's not saying the correct word, the correct letter.
Please, the age of the child again?
5
5 years.
5, yeah.
And when did he started with his sounds?
Sounds like normally he used to say the jargon words, ma'am, not meaningful words at 4 years, 3 years also. Meaningfully, recently he started speaking, like 4 or 5 months back.
So this is what is happening. Substitution is happening. This is again an articulation issue. Okay. So here what might be happening is, do you give prompts for sounds?
Yeah.
Any hand prompts?
No, not hand prompts. We keep on saying he observe our lips, but still saying the wrong thing.
So what he doesn't know is the placement, correct placement. So please take up each sound and make his placements correct. Okay. And when you are using the prompts for each sound has to be different. If they will be same or nearly same, the child will again confuse. Okay. So this is the problem of incorrect placement. Okay, you're taking speech therapy?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
You can ask your speech therapist to start with one sound each and keep correcting its placement.
Okay. And also, ma'am, I have one more doubt. I used to feed him with my hands, ma'am, the food like rice and curry. So recently, like 3 to 4 weeks back, I started making him to eat himself, like with a spoon and a bowl. I'm mixing and giving it to him. Since when I started like this, he started swallowing instead of chewing. Earlier,
Previously, he was
the
chewing?
food. Yeah.
Was he chewing or was he mashing the food?
What is the exact difference, ma'am?
Chew would be like, on the molars, and mashing you will, I don't think you'll be able to figure out. Your speech therapist will be able to figure out the difference.
Okay, but he used to use his jaws for the while eating. Now he is directly swallowing.
I'm using my jaws, right? But I'm not chewing.
Okay.
I'm mashing the food. I'm chewing.
Okay.
Okay, so that minor difference has to be judged, because if he was mashing previously, which most likely should be the case, the child will not stop chewing as such if the child was chewing previously.
Okay.
So teach him chewing.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Hi, ma'am.
हेलो
Question.
गुड इवनिंग मैम।
Good evening, ma'am.
हाँ जी मैम, मेरा बेटा 11 इयर्स ओल्ड है और उसको डाउन सिंड्रोम है। और पहले तो मैम वो क्लियर बोलता था, मतलब स्पीच बिल्कुल क्लियर नहीं थे, लेकिन मतलब एकदम से कोई सेंटेंस बोलना है या कोई वर्ड बोलना है तो क्लियर बोलता था, लेकिन अब थोड़ा वो स्टैमरिंग करना स्टार्ट हो गया है। तो मैम इसका क्या हो
इसका
सकता है कि
कारण
पहले तो क्लियर था?
11 years, right? So, how are his anxiety levels or his consciousness levels?
He is very conscious, ma'am, very active. He's
And
very
anxieties?
no anxiety
Sure.
is there. Yes, ma'am.
This thing generally happens when the child is very conscious of self or has high anxiety. Since the age has increased, previously he was probably not aware of what was going on or what was going on in the surroundings. Now, if the child is aware that somebody is observing me, somebody is seeing me, this process starts setting in. Once the child is a little aware of himself, aware of others, so this consciousness starts setting in that I am a little different from others.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, and this can be one reason of stammering.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so you need to look into that factor.
Okay, ma'am. तो मैम ये स्पीच से जाएगा या कैसे?
ये
थेरेपीज करवानी पड़ेंगी, स्पीच
work
थेरेपी?
on the clarity, because once you work on the clarity, he will be less conscious of what he's saying. And yes, definitely stammering will also be helped.
ओके मैम, वैसे तो वो जो भी सुनता है, जैसे कई बार जो सीरियल वगैरह देखता है, ज्यादातर तारक मेहता वगैरह देखता है, तो उसमें चालू बन जैसे एक वो था, डायलॉग था, तो इसने सुन के ही मतलब बोलना स्टार्ट कर दिया वो।
बहुत सारी चीजें ना बच्चे सुन के खुद से तो पिक कर लेते हैं,
हाँ
लेकिन
जी।
जब डिमांड रखी जाती है ना तो प्रॉब्लम्स क्रिएट होना स्टार्ट हो जाती है कई बार, बिकॉज द चाइल्ड माइट बी अवेयर कि मैं नहीं बोल पा रहा हूँ या मुझसे क्लियरली बोला जाएगा या नहीं बोला जाएगा। उसी कॉन्शियसनेस में दे विल मेक द मिस्टेक्स अननोइंगली।
वो अपने आप तो मैम बहुत बोलता है, ऐसे माइक भी दे रखा है उसको, अपने आप बोलेगा ऐसे, लेकिन जब मैं उसको करेक्ट करूंगी कि नहीं ऐसे नहीं ऐसे बोलना है, जैसे वो लाइट को बोलेगा टैग, तो उसकी मतलब जो लैंग्वेज है वो मैं ही समझ पाती हूँ, जैसे टैग बोल दिया उसने, तो अगर मैं उसको करेक्ट करूंगी फिर वो गुस्सा हो जाता है, फिर नहीं
तो
बोलता
बच्चा
आगे कुछ
बड़ा
भी।
हो रहा है, समझ रहा है चीजों को, सो यू नीड टू वर्क ऑन दैट एस्पेक्ट, एंड इफ यू आर नॉट टेकिंग हिज स्पीच थेरेपी, प्लीज स्टार्ट विद इट, स्पेशली ऑन द क्लैरिटी।
ओके मैम। मैम पटियाला में आप बता सकते हैं कोई
नहीं,
स्पीच
I have
थेरेपिस्ट?
no personal reference.
Okay ma'am, thank you so much.
Hi, ma'am.
My kid is 5 years old, ma'am. Hello. Hi, ma'am. My kid is 5 years old.
Okay.
He can repeat the words, ma'am, but he can't say any word on his own. I mean, even if I show him the flashcards, even if it is banana, he can't say on his own. I should say B first, then only he will say the word. He will finish the word like banana, and he can't club the word like banana. He says incompletely banana. He will say like that. So how can I improve that, ma'am?
When did he start speaking?
Last year, ma'am. Just 1 year. That's it.
1 year. Okay. And you're currently taking speech?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See, one thing, he's prompt dependent. Unless you give a prompt, he is not saying the word. So basically, he is not using his memory to retrieve the word. Unless he does that, self-talking, not self-talking, himself saying the words will be difficult because he's not stressing his memory to retrieve what this particular thing is called. The moment you give the prompt, he's coming up with the word.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Sometimes if it is banana, he will say bottle because I said B first, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because you said B first. So that is the problem, and you need to fade off your prompts. Okay. That is the first thing. Secondly, banana, like I told in the previous query also, these kind of splits happen when there is slow movements of the jaw. So you need to work on the jaw movements. Ask your speech therapist to work on the jaw.
Yeah. If I take OPT, is it going to reduce, ma'am? I mean,
It
his
should,
grammar.
but without seeing the child completely, I cannot tell you. But like from what you're telling me, yes, it should.
Okay. And one more thing, ma'am, how can I teach my kid to gargle?
To gargle, how old is
Yes.
he?
He's 5 years, ma'am.
Too early to teach him to gargle.
Okay.
This is not the age appropriate skill.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so
Thank
don't
you,
worry
ma'am.
about that.
Okay. Thank
Ma'am,
you.
to
ma'am.
make
Hi,
my
ma'am.
child chew food
Ma'am, my
better.
name is Preeti Singh and my daughter is 9 years old. Her diagnosis is autism.
Okay.
So, ma'am, like previously she was saying 21.
Hmm.
Okay, but now she is saying ta 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 ta, means 21 ta ta ta. She has started, and for sabzi she will say shafazi b. But if I will ask her B sound b, then
Hmm.
she will say she is 9 years old.
Hmm.
And echolalia problem is there. She will
Hmm.
always sing, and due to ma'am lockdown and some other work was there, so I was not paying much attention to her.
Hmm.
So so in between she was exposed to mobile because I had my exams, so I had to study. So she was on the screen also,
Hmm.
spending too much time. Means not it was like free hand, but okay, I used to give him for 1 hour, like I'm studying. So that
Hmm.
is there, and echolalia problem is there, and skills she has lost, means she I didn't made her learn lot of things, but whatever little bit I taught her, that also she lost.
Hmm. See, the same query had come sometime back. So for losing the things, like I mentioned, when the screen time increases, when an engagement of the child increases, then stimming starts setting in, too much inattention builds up. The child is not interested to do activities anymore. So you see the child is losing the skills. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am.
anything, if we are also studying and we do not revise things for good 6 months, we cannot recall. We need to brush up things. So we
Yes,
need to
ma'am.
be in regular touch. If the child is not in regular touch, how can the child be expected to retain those skills? Not possible,
Yes, yes, ma'am.
right? So that
Yeah.
is one part of it. Secondly, for your B thing, I think you have not practiced in all the variations. So when you taught the burr sound and when you taught the ball, balloon, bottle, the thing starting with burr, okay, then you have to go for B endings, you have to go for B medials, B in phrases, B in sentences. You have to practice all those things for the clarity of burr sound. Okay, so that has to be done simultaneously. And for ter, is it only happening for 21?
No, ma'am. For like she can speak the
She can speak?
the the.
Okay.
Like she will say fish, whatever common objects name are there. She will. But for 20, the like 31 also she is not able to say 31.
So she might not be having those sounds, right? 21 is a blend, two-a blend.
Yes, ma'am.
So she might not be able to say it. So that is why she's getting stuck on ter. Okay.
Yes.
So you need to teach her the blend. You need to teach her the th sounds. First, complete her sounds.
Okay.
And keep working on the isolated sounds in various combinations.
Okay, ma'am. My one more doubt I had, like she has a echolalia problem. So all the time, if I say I show her the quiet card, Aradhya quiet, sometimes I will, but unnecessary. If I say her, she gets. Means she will not listen. She will be like doing self talks to her.
See, self-talk again, I think would have increased to a great deal during this period.
Ma'am, this problem is persistent, like from when she was diagnosed. Before that also, this problem was there. Self-talk is too much. And if I say on, she will say on. But if I will ask her to read, okay, read on, she will not get that this is on. But if I say on, she will say on. For many words it is there.
Right, but these are two separate skills, right? She's
Yes, ma'am.
probably combining the vocal sounds, but reading is a different skill altogether.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So we cannot judge her on that basis. Does she know reading?
Yes, ma'am. She can like sight words. She can read, and if it is written, "What is this?" She can read. This is if that object is known to her, she may read. This is ball. This is a spoon. But the things which are which has not been taught to her, that she cannot.
And might be she's not retained on as a sight word. Okay. So reading, she has to be taught in a different way. You have to focus both on the CVC and the sight word part.
Okay.
So that is a different aspect. For combining, she might have learned that ON is on. Okay. So just on the basis of one example, I really don't know what to tell you. For echolalia, please take her conversation forward rather than stopping her every time. So start with her interest areas. Whatever she's talking about, try to indulge yourself in that. Although it will be like, initially you might feel, what am I doing? I don't even know what to do. But you need to get in flow with her to get her out of it. She wants to talk. Echolalia is one indication the child wants to talk, but doesn't know what to talk. So whatever she's talking, you have to build upon that rather than shutting her up. If something is, I like to do something and you tell me, don't do it, I'll do it all the more. But if you join with me, I'll be satisfied, I'll be satiated, and I'll gradually stop doing it.
Ma'am, but that when she does self-talk or echolalia, I can understand, like sometimes she will repeat the words, but sometimes I'm not able to understand what she is talking.
See, you have to be very observant, what she's watching, what she might have got an impression from, to relate things to. Maybe she watched some Peppa Pig episode, say 3 days back, and now she's saying about it. Okay. So you have to be very, very vigilant as to what my child saw, what my child observed, what it can be, and try to pick up words from there. Okay. It is more like you being the detective for the child when it comes to echolalia.
Ma'am, echolalia can be it will not go. I know it will be there, but can it be reduced?
Definitely.
On its own due to age? No.
Depends. If she's engaged enough that she doesn't have time to do it, yes. But if she's not, then no.
Okay, ma'am. I got it. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am, on what shall I focus so that my child chews food?
Sorry?
On what shall I focus to do so that my child chews food? She's swallowing, and whenever I give her food, she tries to mash, not chew.
So you need to first start with her chewy tubes. What's the age of the child?
6 years. I'm mother of Avia.
Start with her chewy tube. You're taking therapy, right?
Yeah, speech therapy.
Yeah, please ask your speech therapist to work on her chewing. Start with chewy tubes.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am, this is Payal. Okay, so my kid is actually, it's almost, he's about to 4 next month. Okay, so yeah, the thing is that obviously he's diagnosed with a mild ASD and he's also having the ADHD. And main thing is that we started this total process actually because he has still not developed any speech yet. Okay, so what we actually initially we started the speech therapy, but that time actually he was lacking in very much prerequisite terms and like imitation, not having the proper communication with the other kids through some signs and all. So he that time he was not. So we shifted the therapy to the OT and the early intervention and one. Okay, so now actually he started telling something. Okay, like in fact the speech actually it came he was I think 6 months old. Okay, when he started when he started with mama baba. Okay, this word he used to say, and bad maybe he used to say like seeing the car gari. Okay, seeing cow like matlab, a cow. Okay, like that he used to say. Okay,
Hmm.
but beach mein he totally stopped everything. Okay, and then we started things, this therapy sessions and all. Now I am watching that frequently he is saying some words like a few days back when I was just talking with him with the rhymes and all that, old MacDonald had a farm.
Hmm.
So suddenly he said, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
So then I thought of doing these things multiple times so that
Hmm.
it can come repeatedly from here. So he got very conscious. Okay. And never he did that. Okay. So what actually I'm just thinking that basically whenever he will try to say something, and if I am repeating the words so that in the many different way, but he gets very conscious. Okay.
Hmm.
So his speech actually is nothing actually right now. Okay, but he babbles too much. Sometimes he will be on his own, he will be saying some words also, but it's like out of the bloom he will be saying. Okay, yeah.
Hmm.
So what tricks actually I can start with so that his speech little bit can be developed?
Okay. First and foremost, you need to stop putting on the demands. Okay, you need to
Okay.
increase the motivation of the child with the things that he's interested in. I'm sorry. If you want, we're conducting a program on missing links in which we will be
Hmm.
teaching the parents tips and tricks to work with the child. Okay. So, anyways, coming back to your question. So, first work on his motivation level, that he look for the things that he's interested in. He would be willing to teach the sound words as in something falls down, boom. How is the aeroplane
Hmm.
coming? Zoom. So, go for
Hmm.
those kind of words first, which are no pressure words. If you
Huh,
say
huh,
good,
huh.
if you do not say very good, doesn't matter. Okay. Not very good, doesn't matter. So we are not putting in any demand for any necessity or any need. All right.
Hmm. Hmm.
So first go for those kind of words. Then go for simpler set of words which are very easy to pronounce. So if I show him a card, if the child can say m and e, if I show him a card me, so that makes
Hmm.
sense. And I said a
Okay.
word, so I got motivation from it. Okay.
Huh,
If
huh.
he can say pea, instead of saying pea, if I show him the card of the vegetable pea, that makes a motivation.
Huh,
Okay.
huh.
That's how we proceed in OPT. We have sets of words, levels of words, and we always start from the simplest one, which are very easy to go for. So it is highly
Okay.
motivating for the child that I am saying something. Every child wants to talk. It's just that you have to see how to get the child flowing. Use the sounds that he has to build upon more words rather than
Okay.
putting on the sounds which he doesn't currently have. So I always
Hmm.
utilize
Hmm.
whatever sound the child is producing on his own and start
Hmm.
with a
Hmm.
very, very simple level of words which will give him motivation. Then you work on his interest areas, of course. So whatever he is interested in, if he is interested in rhymes, you're singing the rhyme, then you will sing, suppose you're saying Johnny, Johnny, yes, and look at him, look
Okay.
expectantly
Huh,
that
huh,
I
huh.
want you to finish. If he finishes, good. If he doesn't, you will wait for 30 to 60 seconds and finish it off, move on to the next line. So this lifts
Okay.
the pressure of the child that I
Okay.
was expected to say, but I was not forced to say. So we are
Okay.
showing
Okay.
him that I expect you to say, but it's all right, if even if you're not saying. So this takes a little time. Plus, stop questioning. What is this? What is that? Where is this? Where is that? So once you cut down on the question, again his motivation increases.
Oh, so you were asking that to cut down the question. Generally, we generally try to do the
Cut,
things. Okay.
cut,
Okay.
absolutely cut
Okay.
down. So if you're
Okay, like
asking
showing
10
the
times,
cards, like yeah, like showing the cards. I'm just trying that with it. My you can say that whether I'm going wrong. Like generally, I try to show him the flashcard. What is it, Ridhan? This is like the
yes.
pause I
So
generally give. Okay, yeah.
let's just first cut down the
Okay,
first part of it. What is this? Just okay,
okay,
look. What is this? Sorry. Look. This
uh-huh.
is okay.
Okay, okay,
And I'm
okay,
cutting on the what part. So children are
okay,
smart
okay.
enough to figure out whether they are asking me or they're just engaging. Just engage the child since he's very young. Just engage the child, no pressure, just expectation.
Okay, okay, fine, fine. And just, ma'am, one thing actually, because I am just little more concerned actually, because he used to say a few words before, and now he has stopped everything using any words. Okay, so obviously we are about to start the speech therapy soon, because now he has gained some prerequisites completed and all. So I'm just concerned that it will come, like it will come
Yes,
again.
it will come. Yes, it will
Okay.
come. Why will it not
Because
come?
because sometimes I get very conscious actually. People will be saying that my kid is little bit non-verbal or something. So there are some because he used to tell. Okay, it's nothing that he never actually, he never told actually, but he used to tell some words. He used not to frame any sentence, but some words he used to say. Okay, so uh, just some concern actually. Sometimes I get
Yes,
concerned
I
whether that,
can,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that
completely
will come
understood.
back. And
But yes, he will say, don't worry. Just lift off the pressures,
okay,
increase the motivation level.
fine, fine. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, this is Sindhu here. I have my son is 9-year-old. He is, I can say he's non-verbal, though he has sounds, but he cannot use it properly. He can make and per sounds more. Like he identifies and says apple, airplane, elephant, help, but all sounds similar, like up. I know I can, as a mother, I can make out when he says apple and when he says aeroplane and when he asks for help. But as a third person or anybody else listening to him, and at times even me, I cannot understand that he's asking for help, or is he saying elephant, or is he, all sounds similar. There is no distinction. Like apple, airplane, elephant, everything goes exactly the same way. But when I show him pictures, I can make out that there is very slight difference in the way he says. Help is something which he keeps asking. So even though if he's saying apple, it feels to me like he's asking for help. So there's no clear distinction, and uh, those are the only sounds which he has been able to pick up. Per, papa, bubble. There are certain other sounds which he can do, but over a period of time, some days he will use, and sometimes he totally drops it off.
See, for how long have you been taking the speech therapy?
He has been on therapy from like very young age. From he was been 8 months, 9 months. We identified he was not babbling too much. So therapies, he has been on therapies, and lot of oromotor issues, like still now I'm still struggling with his chewing and biting of t-shirts, and edible, not edible. He clearly doesn't he doesn't identify. I cannot say he doesn't identify, he just doesn't want to identify. He'll chew on anything available. If nothing is there, then he will put his shirt in his mouth, and within 30 minutes you can find holes in his t-shirt.
How what about his sensory issues in general?
Mouthing is his core concern with sensory need. He looks for very rough surfaces like scrubbers. And if I don't, even this grills, window jali, what you say, window grills, he can make hole in it. And sometimes it gets very dangerous, wherein all those small iron things get stuck in his tongue. I have been taking him for lot of oral massages. Only during this lockdown, from the last 2 years, I have totally stopped taking him out because I'm not able to take him out. I cannot put a mask for him.
I'm interrupting you here.
Yeah.
Oromotor therapy is not just oral massages and vibrators. If you are doing something beyond that, then I can understand. If you're just doing massages and vibrators, which has been invariably used, and sometimes it is not helping the child, in fact, increasing the issues.
Yes, I too felt
please,
it.
consult a certified oral placement therapist who can help you with these things and who can help you with the sounds. I'm sure the sounds will also be helped, but just giving the massages, just giving the vibrations invariably without understanding the child's issue only increases the problem.
Mm-hmm.
So I think somewhere it is not doing right.
And he's like chewing, everything was delayed. Now he cannot spit. Spitting he has not learned till now. And another thing what I found is like he will do certain things, he will do for few time, like blowing bubble with great difficulty he will learn. Then he unlearns. Or I am at a loss to understand whether he doesn't want this. Is it too much of a pressure from me that he stops doing it? He struggles, then he again struggles, then he again learns and unlearns and again learns. So what I am also lost, like whether he has gained that, and then if I don't do it for like some time, maybe 10-15 days, and then sometimes he'll play that harmonica, I have to hold it for him. But after a few days, if I'm not done it, and then if I give, he's like totally lost and looking too puzzled as to how to play it now.
Probably the abdominal grading is also not good for the blowing part. Okay. And that is also one contributing reason that the sounds might not be coming properly.
Okay.
So again, I'll say the same thing. Please consult an OPT. Okay. Just massages and vibrators will not solve the
problem. Okay.
And since it has not helped till now, I don't think it will. Also, is the child in mild category, moderate, or severe?
Mild category, but cognition wise, again, the unlearning issue is everywhere. So if he has learned like sorting, again, he will go back to just random placements. He will not look. He will look. You will feel as if he is very much intently looking into what he is doing, but actually he's not doing what he's not doing correctly. And I can make out like he's lost. He's not there. But he does it for me. He just keeps it. There is a pattern which he follows then. 1, 2, 3. I give him 1. He'll place it right, left. He's not matching the object. He's not matching the picture. And then I think like, okay, I have to go back to object picture. That's all that keeps it's a cyclic process. And over this last 2 years, I stopped doing it. I thought, okay, let me give him. And that actually has helped him to some extent. Wherein now I feel he's much more connected to me.
Maybe it got too monotonous for him. Maybe because the goals were not upgraded or could not be upgraded. Maybe it got too monotonous. Okay, that can also be one reason. But then again, this unlearning needs to be looked into. That why is it happening? Is it the memory issue? Is it the cognition issue? Or is it that the skill was not done for long enough before stopping it? So it can be any of the reasons.
Okay. And how to teach him spitting?
Spitting, that depends on his oromotor issues again. Okay. So first I will ask you to first go for OPT, and that therapist only will tell you how to teach spit.
Okay. Because imitations are 0. Mirror imitations are totally 0. So that is why with brushing he doesn't even, and brushing is an issue. Yeah, brushing, lot of sensitivity. Though he likes to put all rough things in his mouth, brushing is still a challenge. I have to hold it and just finish it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've tried multiple things, but yeah,
something has not clicked right. So please look in for a right person.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else, or I think we can close the session
Ma'am,
now.
one more question. This is Payal actually. So that I just my son is like he is about to be 4. So this one of the part actually I'm still struggling for the brushing part. Okay, like the same way actually whenever I try to make him brush his teeth and all, so he has got the concept. Okay, like brush paste will be given. Okay, then he will put it in the mouth, but he will start chewing it. That basically that fruit flavor and all, he will start chewing it. And the spitting part also. So spitting part also, he's not started anything. I tried multiple times, like showing what the same time I will be brushing, how we do kuli and all. So like what we can do actually on that brushing part, basically that mostly the spitting part, like if I'm cleaning his mouth, he needs to spit out. I have tried putting in the mouth, he will be basically swallowing that water, okay, inside. So
which water? Salt water.
Yeah, I will be putting in the drinking water only, okay. But so that he can do the kuli and he can spit it out, that water, but he will not be doing that, okay. And I tried to showing him some demo also, generally how I will be doing and all, but he never actually took that. He
Can
never
he
understood it.
blow?
No, he cannot blow. He cannot
First
blow.
teach him blowing.
Okay.
Spitting comes next. First teach him blowing and teach him to hold air in the mouth like this for 5 seconds.
Okay.
Okay, eventually
Fine.
he'll get it.
Ma'am.
Fine.
Hi, ma'am.
Yeah, hi, ma'am.
This is Sangeeta from Chennai. My son is 6 years old. Ma'am, if you take from 2.5, 3 years, he will try to speak. He will say a few words, amma, crow, like that. But now he is 6 years old. From 4th year, he is not able to produce the sound. He is struggling a lot. Even if he is producing, the consistency is not there. He will say amma, appa. Then after 10, 20 days, again he will forget the sound, how to produce that. He is going to speech therapy for 4 years, but still the issue is there. The sound, sometimes he will murmur, he will understand very well. Sometimes when we are saying, he will say the sound in the form of echolalia, but in the part of producing the sound, he was unable to do. Even if I am taking him for oral massage and speech therapy. Now we are going for OTP therapy also. But still, he is feeling very difficult to produce the sound. How can I help him for that in working in home, ma'am? Another one thing is in brushing, he will do by himself, but he will not do that straight teething. He will do only side teething. He doesn't like to do straight teething. And he immediately within 2 minutes he itself wash the mouth. He will gargle by himself. Like that is another one. While eating, he doesn't like to eat vegetables at all. He won't chew well, but he doesn't like to eat vegetable at all. Always like non-veg or simply crispy item. That's it. How to change that, ma'am?
How long have you started OPT?
OPT is for only 6 months. 6 months only we are going now.
Any so after that, any increase in sounds or anything?
Yeah, ma'am. While sleeping, he will do some sounds, but now he is not doing that. Only sometimes rarely he will do that. But shouting is there, ma'am.
No, shouting is a different issue. Shouting is not related to it. Shouting is more to do with
sound. He is not doing, ma'am.
Yes. See, a lot of things you're telling me actually. Since you've just started recently OPT, he definitely has oral sensory issues as well as oromotor issues, as he's having problems with brushing and all, eating food, and not able to produce sounds. So since you're taking OPT, so I think that should be sorted with that. And for the straight teething, is he able to keep his teeth joined for some time?
Yeah, ma'am, he can do, ma'am. When we are going to speech therapist, that time when he will show perfectly, ma'am. But while coming
for
to
how
home,
long?
when I ask him to show, he will show to him till up to 5 minutes. He will show straight teething, ma'am. If he is doing means he is showing that. But when after reaching home from morning, when we are asking him to do straight teething, he won't do that.
Let your therapist teach him straight brushing first.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, instead of you trying first, take the toothbrush there and ask your therapist to teach him that. since he's
Okay.
cooperating there. Okay, so it won't be an issue.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
To produce the sound, how we can work it in home, ma'am?
Ma'am,
How-
it's like again, with so many oromotor issues, it will be difficult for you to alone produce it at home. So since you're taking the guidance, plus the other things, like I mentioned, increase the motivation of the child, try to be a little more playful. And whatever vocalizations the child is making, imitate those vocalizations without putting the pressure on the child to repeat that. So if he's just playing and he says, ma, and then you repeat, ma. Okay. So you are giving that reciprocal imitation to the child, but be
Yeah, ma'am.
more
Actually,
playful.
what happening means he is doing, ma'am. He is trying, but he is not maintaining that consistency. When we, after 10 days, if we are not asking, means immediately forgetting the how to produce that sound.
Yes, so
This
that
is
means
what
it was
happening
not
in many
practiced
education.
enough. It was not practiced enough for the muscle memory to build. You
Oh,
need to
okay.
build the muscle memory for each sound, and you need to practice it long enough so that the child can retain what was the placement. If you're not doing it long enough, the child will forget.
Okay, ma'am. Okay, will do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Hello.
Ma'am,
Ma'am.
one doubt.
Hi,
My
ma'am.
son is 4 years old
Okay.
and he is having mild ADHD. So he is able to talk, but only in one word, ma'am. And he maximum uses 2 or 3 words. But his vocabulary is very good. Around 1,000 words he can speak, but he's not talking in sentences. We are giving him online speech therapy. Yeah, so and few words he will not be able to say completely, ma'am. Like singing, he will say only singy. The last word he will not be able to, last sound he will not be able to produce.
He's 4 years, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So for the last word, stress on the last word for completion. Okay.
Okay.
Point to the word, break it up, give some cue if needed, like singing. Okay.
Okay.
So he knows it has to be in 2 parts. Or you
Okay.
can use any other cue on his hand, like this, tapping, a little tapping to complete the word. For not saying, moving on to the 2 words, now that has to be, if he knows the nouns, you need to build upon. Does he know action verbs and
Yes, ma'am.
all those things?
Dancy, he says dancy, singy.
So now you need to proceed to boy dancing, girl singing, that kind of thing. So you need to go for noun verb combination and the noun and your describing word combination.
When I show him flashcards, he says girl singing boy, ma'am. But if generalization, like when we are talking, communicating, he doesn't do that. When
So
I
that
show
has
him a
to be
book,
taught. That has to be taught to the child with repetitions.
okay.
So if you're doing only in one flashcard, increase your variety of flashcards. Okay. Also, suppose if you go to the park, then you see a child playing, then point to him and say boy playing.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Ball rolling. So start using 2 words in your daily conversation so that he can start picking up and understand that I now need to increase my length of utterance.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, one more thing. He doesn't chew food, ma'am. He will just directly swallow. So can we do anything so that
look into his oral sensory issues.
Okay, ma'am.
If he's not chewing, look into that. Also, you can start with the chewy tubes. Okay. So give him training with the chewy tubes on both the sides. So that will help him in chewing.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
So the last question I'm taking from Ashima Sharma. She's attempted twice. Are you there?
Yeah, hi, ma'am.
Hi, ma'am.
Yeah, I have the same question actually. My son also, he's a Down syndrome. He's 15 years, but his speech is very not there, and articulation is also quite means not. You cannot comprehend very clearly. And what he do, he tries to speak very fast. He thinks he's speaking very clearly, but it's not clear. But like I see a cat, like the simple sentences he just started reading. So he will say like si ka. So this is what he will say. He will miss he won't say it completely. He will just say I see ka. And then again I see da. When we emphasize, you have to say it completely. I see. But this is quite taking challenge here. And now we have stopped speech therapy for quite a long time now. I think 6 years or 7 years, because he was not doing much. In every time he went taking him for the therapy, he was running around, going under the chair. He don't want to do any activity. So it was like waste of time. We stopped taking him to the
But you know,
therapist.
now I think he'll cooperate. Plus, for your problem, please work on his blowing and work on his prolongations.
Okay.
Okay, so that will help him finish off the words.
Okay, fine.
Okay, so these two things you start, you will see the change, like what he's saying, I see. So this is when the child is not able to maintain it long on exhalation. So a lot of blowing and prolongations of the words.
But when he's by himself, then he's like non-stop. It's like a very long and like songs he will try to sing. It's not clear, but he's just saying long oh. So these kind of sounds, that time he keep on saying, although he's not using his jaw and his tongue movement much. It's very flat. And I mean, it's quite irritating at times, because he's it's like a noise rather than it's a sound. So
even if you're not taking therapies, I'll suggest that you should take OPT. Okay, and that will help. Meanwhile, you can start with the blowing and the prolongations on demand. Whatever he's doing on his own is different, but on demand prolongations. So that will help him finish off the word.
Okay. And blowing, what kind of activities in blowing candles and
bubbles?
Bubbles, that's the one. Okay.
Yes. So 2 of these things will help him increase the length of blowing.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining in. So we're closing the session now, and